Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chuck Williams, and it is my absolute honor and privilege to host tonight's Cepeda Monday night Zoom meeting. We have a very special guest every Monday night, but especially this Monday night. Nancy Bratton has joined us from on the West Coast, and I'm going to get through the preliminary stuff real quickly here because I look forward to hearing her story, and I also look forward to her sharing some of her knowledge about the products. I'll share a little bit about the company and the income opportunity at the very end, but that'll be very minor compared to the meat of our presentation tonight will be about the products, as Nancy does a great job explaining that. Before we get into the presentation, we never take lightly this great opportunity that the Coovers and John Anderson have provided for us. This is a company that's built on integrity. As such, we have this disclaimer that we show in every presentation. There are no guarantees. Well, there is a guarantee, your money back guarantee if you're not happy with the products and the results. But as far as the results, we don't guarantee. We don't tell you we're going to cure anything, heal anything. But I think Nancy will share with you very clearly that you put the right things in your body and the body becomes the miracle. And then as far as income, we're not going to talk a whole lot about the income potential other than just to show you basically how to get your products paid for, give you a little taste about the big opportunity if you're interested, as usually 3 to 5, 10% of people are. But for the 90%ers that just want to know about the product, tonight is your call. Nancy's going to do a great job. Well, this is your host tonight, Chuck Williams. The picture on the left was at my heaviest weight, about 230. And lost some of that fat before I got started in the Isagenix weight loss system. But the last 23 pounds were 100% due to Isagenix, and I was not in that gym on the right when I was losing that weight. I shed that weight simply by taking some phenomenal health products that gave me all the nutrition I needed, but a lot less calories than I was typically getting. Wasn't hungry, did not diet, did not exercise. It was amazing, ladies and gentlemen. So I got to that skinny middle guy, and then, well, it's not really skinny, but in fact, I thought I was skinny, and I went to my doctor, and I said, no, you're still on a high end, the low end of obesity. I'm like, holy cow, what's that chart? Yeah, I feel great. So then I went to an event in Phoenix. It was NYKO a couple of years ago, and I saw Jamie Peters was his name. And I saw him go from that picture in the middle with basically no muscle, just kind of an average guy, to being a guy who's very, very well built at 61 years old. I said, if he can do it, I can do it. So I joined the gym with my wife, and we have not turned back. We started using the Isagenix performance products, and literally at 58 years old, I am in as good a shape today as I was when I played college baseball and football many, many moons ago. I'm going to turn the call over to Nancy. I want her to share her story with you at this time, and then I'm going to take the call back for a little bit, and then we're going to get into the product. So, Nancy, why don't you just start off by sharing your story? I think you mentioned earlier before we got started that your anniversary is coming up, and it looks like that handsome guy in the picture here is one great salesman. And I've got you muted, ma'am, so let me unmute you. There you go. You should be good now.
Thank you very much. Yes, he was great. And I have to tell you that he loves these products. And he listened to information about them one time and was just amazed and said, I want to hear that again. And so he has been just my number one supporter. By the way, it has been thundering and lightning here. So if I lose you on this, I will pick up my phone and hop back in again.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So my story, you want to hear my story?
Love to hear your story.
Okay.
It never gets old.
Okay. Well, when I was little, I actually got bit by a tick, and I began to really struggle with my health. We had lots of issues that were happening. Nobody realized why things were happening with me. I was one of 7 children, family of 9. You just really pulled yourself up by your own bootstraps. And so I got tough and mean, and just kind of fought through things, through my all kinds of infections and lots of issues. And when I was in my 50s, I was introduced to a wonderful lady named Carol Tonkin, and she just had a heart of gold. And she wasn't the typical person that was, she had an online supplement company. She wasn't the typical person to just sell things. She was caring for me and teaching me things I could do to get healthier. And about a year later, she went out to find the very best way to build the body's immune system and the body's ability to do for itself what we were trying to do, just get well and be healthier. And she introduced me to these products. About a year into that, I was not open. but I finally acquiesced and said, okay, I will use these products. And it took me quite some time to just go very, very slowly introducing this very high quality, very nutrient dense um, these products into my body. And we had actually owned a health food store, ran that, where we're trying to help my daughter get well and myself get well. So I knew a lot about products. I had done a lot of things, and I was actually in a little better place than I had been, many, many years earlier. But Chuck, I have to tell you, I went from not being able to digest food to being able to digest food, lots of things I could finally eat again. I was able to, instead of pulling myself up 3 steps in my home, we climbed the Great Wall of China, 1,700 steps. A lot of them are very tall. When I was 61 years old, we went back to the bus. The bus had some 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds also in there. Not anybody else made it to the top. And we were just so, so grateful that I know the angels carried me to the top, but it was my Isagenix and my, what I call now my isothies. My body is just, strong and able to do so many things that I couldn't before. And so I am very, very grateful for just the purity of these products and being able to have access to them. The company is so generous that we can get them paid for if that's our wish. And just also the simplicity of the products, that I don't have to plan 3 full meals a day. I can plan 1 or 2, special meals, and then have my shakes. And even if I go out to dinner and have a wonderful meal, I still want just a little bit of shake. There's something that just makes me feel like my body has been given the complete mineral-rich, vitamin-rich, branched chain amino acid, the whole complex that I need. And I am just beyond grateful to Carol Tonkin and Jim Kathy Coover and the Cepedas, people like you, for helping this word get out.
Well, that's exactly what we're doing tonight. I appreciate you sharing your story. I just want to talk about a couple of the challenges we face as people, especially here in the United States, but unfortunately, we've exported a lot of this around the world. Obesity epidemic, toxicity, bankrupt food. My friend Farmer John has educated me on how bankrupt our food really is today compared to just like 50 years ago. Premature aging, stress, both physical and financial. These are some of the challenges we face. Now, one nice thing about our Monday night calls, we don't spend a lot of time on the bad news. This last slide here, and we're going to jump right into some solutions, which we're going to turn it back to Nancy and let her cover some of these phenomenal products. But how do we get these things into our body? Well, we drink them, we breathe them, we eat them, and we even put them on our bodies. That's how some of these toxins and things get into our body. Now, let's talk about the solutions that Isagenix provides. And in order to do that, there are 5 basic categories of products that Isagenix offers. They started years ago, 17 years ago, with the weight loss solution. And still today, a lot of people know us as primarily a weight loss solution, but we're not. We're so much more. We are a full nutritional line. And fortunately, tonight, Nancy's going to cover a few of the product lines that we don't normally talk about. You've got the performance. I see several people on the line tonight that take full participation in the performance products before, during, and after a workout. Nothing like it. It's phenomenal. Professional athletes and even amateur athletes love our performance products. Vitality and well-being. At 58 years old, and Nancy kind of shared her age, this is my wife and I, we love these vitality products. To feel as good as we feel at the age we are, knowing that our future is so bright with Isagenix, it is amazing. Then you've got your personal care and beauty. And then my personal favorite is on the far right there. It's the financial wellness. It is literally a product of its own, and the company just continues to pour more and more money back into associates to help people with the financial stresses of life. So, Nancy, what I thought we'd do tonight is just kind of let you take the lead. I'll go from slide to slide, just let you share about each of these core products, and let's have some fun with this. So, Nancy, back to you.
Thank you. So the basic part of our system is the shake. The isoline shake, it's from all cows who have only eaten grass. all grass fed, makes a huge difference. There's no corn, no GMOs, nothing artificial. There's only 11 grams of sugar in this, which is just the right amount to get the minerals to the brain. I know that when we came out with our strawberry shake, McDonald's came out with a 79-gram sugar shake. So I am in love with this shake. We have several flavors. You can get a higher protein one that's instead of 24 grams, like the one pictured here on the right, you can get a 36-gram protein shake in several of these flavors. And people who need more calories, diabetics love them. People who are working out can use those Isoline Pro shakes. They are phenomenal. Very, very absorbable protein because of the way the cows are fed, and also because of the fact that they are cold processed. They don't high heat them. And then they add several enzymes, like 9 enzymes, prebiotics and probiotics. I was buying enzymes separately, and we have those separately, but they actually have wonderful enzymes in them. And then we have the dairy-free shakes, which are so delicious. I've got people in other companies that love ours. And the chocolate and vanilla chai dairy-free flavors are the best vegan shake on the market by far, also with 24 grams of protein. So this system right here is what we call weight loss, but your body will actually release the weight when you give it the right mineral-rich nutrients, low calories, only 240 calories in this shake. And then you're going to be using 2 of these shakes. And if you want weight loss, 1 really smart meal a day. And then you're going to be using the Ionic Supreme every morning that you see pictured here. It's an adaptogen-rich drink. 6 of the world's top adaptogens literally could not get these adaptogens in the health food store we had. Incredible product. You just shake it up or use your scoop and 1 time every day. And then all of the rest of the system gives you what you need for snacking and keeping the blood sugar balanced on that cleansing day. So when you do your first 30-day system with all of those pieces, you will notice a marked change in your waistline, in your body mass index. It's incredible. And then this system, the energy system, we have products for okay, so here are the Cleanse for Life. It does come in 3 different ways. So we have just been introduced to a new flavor, and we're hoping that they will make that a permanent flavor, because I have had 100% of people who've tried it have loved the Peach Mango Cleanse for Life. I've never had a product that 100% of the people who've tried it have loved. So this energy system is incredible. We have, it's going backwards again.
My fault. I keep trying to keep up with you, but you keep going back and forth. So let's talk about the energy system. I'll go back to that for you.
Yeah. So energy, who doesn't want more energy? And so many people are using caffeine drinks that have added caffeine instead of naturally occurring caffeine, or maybe a couple of pots of coffee a day. And these products here give that body so much of a it's almost like a natural energy. My girlfriend calls it a steady energy instead of this hyper wired energy. It's this steady, solid feeling. That e-shots are an energy drink. They're heart safe. It's just yerba mate and green tea in them, and not extra amounts of dangerous caffeine added. The Hydrate is a wonderful. It's not just electrolytes. It has a lot of the B complex in it, zinc. It's a wonderful product, very, very reasonably priced. The greens are probably my first or second favorite product. 33 cold processed super greens and mushrooms. Unbelievable what we have available to us. Shiitake mushrooms. It also has something called cordyceps in it. And companies don't put cordyceps in their products because it's too expensive. And we have it in ours for $1 a day. 1 scoop of the greens is amazing. They came out with coffee. It is, it's very, very almost an alkaline product because of the MTC oils and the coconut oil. So the energy system, anything that you want is available in this. The Ionics gives the body that the energy because the cells are getting all of these adaptogens in them. And so it is a balanced energy. Does that make sense?
Yep. Now we'll go to Cleanse for Life.
Okay, the Cleanse for Life is part of the system in many of the systems we have. In the weight loss in particular, you're going to get 2 bottles of Cleanse for Life. I like to do one in liquid and one in powder. And this is not actually a body cleanse. And some of the other countries call it different. It is actually a support system for your cleansing organs so that they can do the job that they have better. So people who cannot be completely intermittent fasting for a full day will use this daily and use a dose of the Cleanse for Life every day. You can do a full day cleanse, which is 4 times a day you'll be using this. And if you do 2 days in a row, the body's naturally occurring human growth hormone level skyrockets. And that is how come after a 2-day cleanse, even a 1-day cleanse, but more so on a 2-day cleanse, you will see so much fat released. It's a very, very impressive and delicious tasting product. It has things like aloe vera and yellow dock, burdock, licorice root. There's wonderful things that are harder to get individually, harder to get down in a delicious drink. So, okay, we have now some, what you can do, just 1 scoop in your shake. They're called shake boosters. And sort of like going to, the juice place where they give you a boost of just wheatgrass, but we have a boost of the most amazing immune system builders in our immune. And the Heart Shake Booster was the first product that we could actually make medical claims. It has been scientifically proven to improve cholesterol levels. So the Heart Shake Booster is an absolute must. You want to add that to your order and add a scoop of that to your shake. And then we have the Amped products pictured here. So look on the right, and anybody who does any athletic workouts, even the Amped Power for non-athletes will help give the body a boost. The Amped Nitro has caffeine in it for real serious athletes that want that extra amped up boost for their workouts. And the Nox gives the nitrous oxide to the body. The Nox product is in my realm of what I work with people who have a lot of illness. I love to get them on the Nox for giving their body and their blood just an amazing boost. During your workout, you can use the Hydrate. The Fuel is the little gel packs. Those long distance runners are using those. Ours are like almost an applesauce flavor, kind of delicious and all natural mid-workout. And then post-workout, absolutely must try the Amped Recover. It is literally, I just plain and simply don't hurt. And we did some really serious gardening with digging out some heavy duty things, and I was sore and I went and had the Recover. Amazing product. So these are phenomenal if you are heavy duty athlete, or even if you're just a once in a while. I recommend them. Something that I use every day is at the bottom of the screen. It's sleep support. I went for 35 years very, very little sleep, and I sleep so well now. I use 3 squirts under my tongue before I go to bed, and I'm out. And then on the left, and the Brain Boost is phenomenal also. And on the left, we have the joint support and the pain relief cream. This is developed by a pain medical doctor, and it is $15. It has methyl salicylate. It is an incredible product. I love even giving them away, selling them to people individually who just are hurting. But I give a lot of those away because it's the most amazing product for pain. And we also have peppermint oil that I like to add with the pain relief for people who are struggling. So these are just targeted specific products that you can add separately or put them on a regular order. So telomeres, what are telomeres? Telomeres are found at the tips of our chromosomes, and they are one of the most important markers for determining lifespan. Dr. Bill Andrews, the #1 telomere specialist in the world. And if you have a chance to listen to his story, it's amazing. He was looking for trying to, bring longevity to life. Once they discovered these telomeres, it was a race to see who could keep us from dying. And Dr. Bill Andrews, he discovered telomerase, that part of the body that doesn't ever age, and went to work to develop a system or a product that would give the body what it needed to slow down aging. Because when your telomeres shorten fast, you age fast. And this Isagenix product was developed with the help of John Anderson, the developer of the Isagenix products. And he was able to give Bill Andrews natural sources of things that would slow down the aging. And so this product is an absolute must. It comes in the vitamin packs that you see. It says Complete Essentials Vitamins. It comes in there, or you can buy it separately, as you see on the far right side. And you can see it talks about helping to neutralize free radicals. Well, we all know that free radicals are dangerous to our body, and this is a must-have product. So our healthy aging solution, we're in our 60s, so we love the whole entire healthy aging system, and recommend that as people age, they definitely go into that. So we have essential oils now. I, for one, was ecstatic when we came out with the essential oils. I have used essential oils for about 12 years, and the purity of these is off the charts. And I love the lavender oil. You can use it at night to help calm, help sleep. I take it with me when I'm traveling, and the screaming children, I put it on my hands and love on the children. It's awesome. The lemon is great in water. The eucalyptus, we all know about that. When our kids have colds, we put that in our diffuser and diffuse eucalyptus to help them breathe. Frankincense is one of the most incredible things that God has ever created. It is from like the inside of the tree bark, and it is, when you add it to anything, it really accentuates the benefits of that particular oil. It is one of the most well-known healing oils on the planet. Tea tree oil, that's been very well known for its benefit for skin issues. Our kids, we use that for chicken pox. You can use it when the kids are having lice at the school. Tea tree oil does a lot of things. You can study and read about these. Peppermint oil is great. You can put it in your shake. I recommend that you get peppermint oil for any kind of ailment. Defense Shield, we love Defense Shield when there are microbes around, when we've got viruses and bacteria that you just can put it on your hands. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. I actually ingest it. The Tumbless is wonderful for ingesting. The Tumbless is wonderful to help not just digestion, but if somebody's got a tummy ache, rub that right there on their tummy, and it is really very helpful. Isagenix developed the next one called Content for cleansing days to help people deal with maybe the stress of not eating, because a lot of us are eating from emotional things also, not just because we need food. All 90 nutrients needed by the body are in our system of food. And when you add the Content oil, you can either drink it or you can diffuse it. There is a high level of contentment. It must do something to the brain. I don't know. But the oils are unparalleled in quality, and they're actually less expensive than some of the other oil companies. So yes, the no compromise quality, it has been passed on to the essential oils. You can see here, fresh ingredients grown and produced by nature are identified and researched for health benefits. They're all tested for identity, safety, strength, and composition. I am very impressed. And if you really want to hear from, our CEO, he was the head of an essential oil company, and he is amazing to listen to about our oils. So yes, this is a website that is great for isagenixhealth.net. If anybody's asking you health questions, there is wonderful information here at isagenixhealth.net. And we also have isaproduct.com, isaproduct.com. That is another place to get information on this. You don't have to know everything. I love to study and research, and because I had so much illness, I was studying, but really all the information is here for you, and it's just available at your fingertips.
Nancy, we've got quite a few new people that will be watching the recording, several on the line tonight. When you're recommending a system to a new person, can you kind of walk them through the different options here and how you help a new person get started?
Absolutely, yes. The first one you see is the Ultimate Pack, and this one is for people who would like to, maybe a couple wants to start the business and do, it comes with a national and an international business license. This is the pack that gives them a taste and a sample and an idea of almost everything we have. If it's an individual that is just wanting to get started on maybe, earn some money, I really recommend what we call a weight loss value pack. It is really the get started value pack. I don't like to even call it the weight loss, because even people who don't need to lose weight, they need to cleanse. We all need to cleanse. And you'll find yourself you may lose like 5 pounds, but you'll gain muscle. So even if you don't need to lose weight, I highly recommend the value pack. And this is where I start almost everybody, Chuck, because it gives everybody the best chance at that first full month of finding out what this system can do for them. Even if they've got really nice, high quality vitamins, I like to ask them to set them aside for 1 month and really give everything that John Anderson has developed here. He's the most amazing product developer. He had developed for over like 35 years with this system of products, and now he's like 45 years of development of products. He has the best of the best on the market, and this is what he's put together for our best. So if you can, I just ask people, I know you're worth being cared for. Can you do $20 a day for yourself for 1 month and just really see what this system will do for you? And after that, you can maintain with as little as $5 a day if you want. But that is the very, very best, because it gives you everything you need for success. If that isn't possible, we have the 30-day premium pack that has the basic system you see on the far right, with things like the Isodelights. Isodelights are little chocolates that get you through the cleansing day. It has the blender with it. And even if you don't need one at home, it's great to have one at the office. It also has a box of the bars, and I like to have those in case I can't get to a shake. I highly recommend the shakes over the bars, because they have all of the enzymes and they're live food. They're far superior, but the bars are delicious and they're really great in a pinch. So if you, and then there's the next system, which is the 30-day system, and it's only like $9, $10 a day for that month. And it's going to replace 2/3 of your meals and a lot of the extra things that you just aren't buying now because you're not feeling the cravings. One of the reasons we crave food and chips and those kinds of things is because our bodies are starved for the minerals. It's mostly minerals, and there's like 60 of the 90 nutrients we need are minerals, and they're in this system of food. So when you have organic grass that's not, it doesn't have pesticides in it, you're going to grow a grass that's full of minerals because the pesticides have not killed off the soil's ability to release minerals into the food. So between the shakes, the ionics, and the cleanse, and the hydrate, all these pieces, you're getting absolutely everything. And the satisfaction level goes way, way up. And people are like, well, I don't understand why I'm not craving all of the junk food. So I have people tell me all the time, Chuck, their food budget actually has decreased because of the system of products bringing so much satisfaction.
Well, Nancy, you did a phenomenal job as expected, and I know everyone appreciates it very, very much. I'm going to wrap up the call just by basically showing people how they get their products paid for. We'll take 2 or 3 minutes. We're not going to take a lot of time, but I think it's important that you do know that no matter what pack you decide to come in with, there are ways to get your products paid for. And it all starts as simply as becoming a consultant. Everybody comes into Isagenix as a customer, and then if you choose, you can become an associate. There's no charge to do that. You simply go into your back office, say, I want to become an associate. You get some tax information to where they can give you a 1099 if you earn enough money, and voila, you are an associate. The biggest difference between an associate and a customer, customers can actually refer people and earn vouchers to get more product. Associates can earn cash, and you can pay your bills, do whatever you want, and buy product with that. So in this picture that you're looking at right now, it's becoming a consultant. It means you decide to become an associate, and you got 2 customers. That's it, 2 customers. They could buy one of the packs that Nancy explained. They could any amount of 100 BD or more, and they are considered active customers. One on your right, one on your left. You are a consultant. Now, the company normally pays $50 when you become a consultant, just kind of as a rank advancement bonus to recognize you and reward you. But now, last Monday, 1 week ago, the company announced a special promo, and it's going all the way through like September 29th of this year. If you come in as a customer, from the day you become an associate, you've got 30 days to become a consultant, and the company will triple that bonus. That's right. They're going to give you a $100 Crystal Consultant bonus. So the $50 is good anytime, whenever you become a consultant. But if you become a consultant in your first 30 days of being an associate, you get that extra $100 bonus. So you're looking at $150 just simply by helping 2 people get their products through you. And by the way, you're not inventorying these products. You're not personally collecting money. You're simply sharing a website. They go online, they use your link, and voila, they're your customer. The company takes care of everything, but you get credit, you get paid. Now, this is what we call the core of our compensation plan. It is becoming a manager. It is you share, they share. This is it right here. It's this simple. You share, they share. If you do this activity right here within your first 60 days, you will make, let's see, $450, $600, at least $600, up to $1,000 now, depending on the packs that your customers buy. That's amazing. You share, they share, and you're making between $600 and $1,000. You talk about product for a few months there. That's awesome. And I like the way Nancy said that no matter what pack you get to start with, you don't have to spend that much each month. You may want to if all those products fit your needs, but you can taper it down and get exactly what you need from the beginning to the end with Isagenix. So the compensation plan is very, very strong. I'm not going to go into the details of this slide, but I just show it to tell you that you only got to build 2 teams if you decide to build this business. And these 2 teams, you can get paid down to unlimited levels. And so as people in these levels are ordering product, you're getting compensated through these cycles. It's global if you choose to have a global business, or if you just want to have a regional business, that's Canada, US, and Puerto Rico. But I recommend you do global because you never know who's going to know somebody, because these 2 teams are not based on your own individual effort. They literally allow you to share your business. As those people share their business, it becomes exponential growth. It's very, very exciting. It's leverage. It's residual income at its best. And I just share it with you. You get back with the person who invites you. We got videos that go into a lot more detail. Carol Tonkin used this slide. I borrowed it from her. Basically, she said this. It's choices. You are where you are in life, basically, by the choices you've made and the choices that have been made for you, that you've been allowed to make for you. You now have the chance to make a choice that's going to change your life. If not Isagenix, then what? And if not now, when? There's never been a better time, seriously, to get started with Isagenix than right now. So get back with the person that invites you, and let's just tell them, basically, I want to become a customer. That's how everybody starts. And then from there, you can decide what you want to do. If you want to become an associate, if you want to strive to become a consultant, we have a complete roadmap to success all laid out for you. All you have to do is follow it. And there's no better team to be on than the one you're on. It's the Cepeda Express team. God bless you. And Nancy, thank you so much for being our guest tonight. You did a phenomenal job. I know everyone appreciated it. And I will get that recording out to you and others as quickly as possible. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Chuck.
Good night, everybody.